Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Derek White.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Moody, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, they've got Keon Ellis. Also Derek White out there. Evan Mobley out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Walsh in at the 4 spot. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Now here's White. Inside. Pass to Walsh. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Ellis' shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. Garland. Looking around. Back to Stewart. Now here's Moody. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Kennard. Left block shot on the way. Adebayo, no good. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Cunningham outside. Shoots over White. And it's Cunningham missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Kennard on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
Moody passes to Garland. Adebayo sets a screen. Top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper.
Here's hoping this will help them build some offensive energy. It took a while to hit that first shot.
And stolen by Adebayo. Cunningham on the wing. Over White. Out to Garland. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Stewart inside. Defended by Kennard. Stewart, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Kennard finds White. There's the triple. The rebound by Moody.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Adebayo passes to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham against White. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
White for 3. Philadelphia with another miss. The Nets with a lead. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps. But they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
It's stolen by Garland. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Launches it. Got a piece of it. Here's Adebayo. Here's Stewart. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Kennard outside. To the inside to stop the drought. Mobley. And it's all tied up.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. Fourth, Darius Garland.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Cunningham finds Garland. Stewart outside. Here's Moody. Outside Adebayo. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Moody misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Ellis outside. Cunningham against White. Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. To the paint. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by White. Mobley's got 5 now.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
It's Adebayo, high post. Pass to Garland. 3-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. The Sixers lead by 3. White, the pass to Ellis. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the Sixers.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Walsh.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
The Sixers leading. And here's Kennard. No points yet. Here's White. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Almost converts despite the contact.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from White. White hits them both.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Outside Garland. Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Goes up at the stripe. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 8.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Cunningham on the wing. Fires from deep. Mobley grabs the board. The Sixers lead by 4. White for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Cunningham. They get it again. Garland for 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
White looking it over. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Ellis.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh, this guy's a leader. Garland has really proven to be a guy you can rely on, especially when it comes to scoring.
A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Mobley. Watson comes in for Kennard. Joe's checked in for Ellis. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. And a change for the Nets. Eubanks, he's checked in for Stewart. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Joe on the wing. And stolen by Cunningham. Garland for 3. Fires in the triple. Garland's got 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
5 on the clock. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Cunningham on the wing. Fades. Rebounded by Johnson.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. For Brooklyn, Houston comes in for Cunningham. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Garland. The free throw drops for Caruso. Brooklyn trailing. Now Russell, coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta. Puts up a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside Joe, back to Caruso. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. Terry's checked in for Brooklyn. Caruso outside. Pulls up. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Right side Russell from behind the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Here's Russell. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Terry. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the long J.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Watson. Inside. Tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at Philadelphia, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And of course the Nets, they're just one rung below them.
I think for the Nets, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Now here's Watson, still without a bucket. Caruso misses. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Houston passes to Eubanks. Here's Yakichonis. The three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Caruso outside. Pass to Johnson. Left side Joe. Philadelphia moving it around. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Now Joe. And here's Caruso outside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
How about the quick trigger from Caruso? Love the assertive approach there.
Pass to Yakichonis. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Here's Eubanks. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Free throw, no good. The 76ers have gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Russell.
You talk about Alex Caruso. Here's a guy that fought for his spot in this league. He gives 100% effort on every single possession.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 3. Here's Garland. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Back to Hartenstein. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sixers ahead. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got Alex Caruso. He's out there with Keon Ellis. Hayden Watson is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Walsh in at power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Brooklyn on D. They trail by 1. Up top, Ellis. Guarded by Garland. Ellis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3. Ellis has got 6 points. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, 1, you got to take care of your body, and 2, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Now here's Caruso. Hartenstein with a screen on Russell. Caruso misses.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Going inside. It's blocked. To the inside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Ellis. Newell pulls it in. Nets trail by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Eubanks gets the bucket. Here's Caruso. He has 7. Ellis on the wing. The 3-ball. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
That's his 2nd triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Outside Garland. And there's the screen. Fires for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. 10 points for him.
What a response from Garland, letting them know he can hit them right back.
Pass to Walsh. Philadelphia moving it around. Watson passes to Ellis. Caruso outside. Here's Walsh. Here's Ellis. Misses the 3.
That's his shot, and 1 I'm sure he wants back.
Now Russell. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Ellis left side. Right side Watson. Back to Ellis. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Russell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. It seems like just yesterday when D'Angelo Russell started his career in the NBA. Richard, hard to believe he's been in the league a decade plus now.
Yeah, the 2nd overall pick in 2015. Russell's an experienced NBA player who remains a valuable rotation player.
A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. The 4th spot held by Brooklyn.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
Shooting 1.
Free throw is good from Russell.
I don't think Russell gets enough credit for what he brings to the table offensively. He can be the floor general and score at every level.
Now here's Caruso. He has 7. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Ellis to halt the run. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Cunningham finds Garland. Adebayo sets a screen. Garland, the pass to Adebayo. Bam! Challenges the interior D.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Back to Caruso. Outside Watson. Ellis outside. Fires the 3. Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Garland for 3. It's not going to go for him. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Denver Nuggets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Sixers. Garland for 3, on target from range. Garland's got 13.
Oh, you can't give Garland any room from that coffin corner.
On the wing, Caruso, guarded by Garland. The putback.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Johnson, he's checked in for Walsh. Kennard comes in for Watson. And Derek White subbed in for Caruso. Eubanks, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Adebayo passes to Moody. Now Garland. Pass to Cunningham. 3-pointer. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
And Cunningham has to continue to improve his 3-point shot. It's very important for his development.
Left side Moody. Now Adebayo, defended by Kennard. Bam! He gets it to go at the rim.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Joe's checked in for the Sixers. And a change for the Nets. Stewart, he's checked in for Eubanks. And he's good on the second. Nets leading by 7. Left side Adebayo. Adebayo with a powerful jam.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Evan Mobley.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now here's White. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. Moody on the wing, defended by Kennard. Garland for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Here's Adebayo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Garland.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Now here's White. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Count it.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Oh, deflected and stolen by Mobley. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got 5 points.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And here's Cunningham outside. Mobley grabs the board. 76ers trail by 6. White with it. Pass to Johnson. No good on the 3. Stewart, the pass to Russell. Now here's Cunningham. Now here's Adebayo. Covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Adebayo flexing inside.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Outside Joe. Outside White. Pass to Kennard. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. The 3. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Johnson. 5 points in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
There's Cunningham with a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Mobley gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Evan Mobley.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Outside Adebayo. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
It's tipped.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Russell, the pass to Adebayo, and stolen by Mobley. Joe with the ball. Russell covering, throws it up high, and stolen by Stewart. Cade on the drive. Left side, Russell. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here are some of the best rebounders at the point guard spot from this year's rookie class. The fourth spot held by Cade Cunningham.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
And these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Mobley. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Russell. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Here's Adebayo. Against contact. Adebayo just too strong.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Pass to Mobley. Some solid defense from Stewart. Brooklyn leading by 5. Russell deciding where to go with it. And here's Moody, defended by Kennard. Adebayo sets a screen. There's Cunningham with a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Kennard outside. Pass to White. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. And Kennard with the 3.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Nets. For 3. That shot off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nets out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey everybody, we've seen plenty of action in that first half to chat about. But first, we're taking a look at the power rankings during this late season push.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. Who knows? We've seen it happen. And now something we should probably touch on. Bam Adebayo. What a first half from him.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
Look, I don't do this often, but I'm bestowing upon him the Shaquille O'Neal badge of honor. Got to.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The lead is 2. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Moses Moody out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Garland in a 2-guard. The 3-ball. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
For the tie. Pass to Stewart. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Moody passes to Garland. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 16 points.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
White can't hit.
That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Garland, the pass to Cunningham. Pass to Moody. Stewart outside. Here's Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo sets a screen. Garland, no good. 76ers trail by 5. Mobley passes to White. Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Mobley against Adebayo. Mobley, no good.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Outside Moody. Stewart finds Garland. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. And the Nets lead by 9.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Outside White. Kennard outside. Will it go? Rebound Brooklyn. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Oh man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Back to Garland. Pass to Stewart. And here's Moody. Inside. He shoots it. Cunningham using his size.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
White against Cunningham. Launches it. Philadelphia with another miss.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Back to Stewart. Pass to Garland. From the arc. Mobley grabs the board.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Ellis, good. Ellis has got 15 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Cunningham passes to Adebayo. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Continue to get attacked.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Mobley, left side. Philadelphia moving it around. Back to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Garland. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Garland's got 19 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
White against Cunningham. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Now White. He's got 5. Clock at 6.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Garland for 3. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. And stolen by Cunningham. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Oh, go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley's showing off that incredible bounce.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Brooklyn leading by 11. Outside Adebayo. Back to Cunningham. Blocked! 19-footer. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. From downtown. And the Nets miss again.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Kennard against Garland. Kennard outside. Now White. Kennard finds White. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Ellis. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Looking to get back on track. Down low, Cunningham.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Newell, he's checked in for Brooklyn. '76ers trail by 13. Johnson a screen on Garland. Garland against Caruso. Philadelphia with another miss. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Over to the left wing. Adebayo a screen on Caruso. Garland for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Caruso, the pass to Watson. That three's off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Fade away. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Garland. 17 points for Cade Cunningham.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Joe on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Outside Johnson. Wing shot on the way. No good off the glass. Brooklyn leading by 15. Cunningham outside. Out to the wing. Adebayo a screen on Caruso. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam thanks to AT&T. Eubanks, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Russell comes in for Darius Garland. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Caruso. He has 7. Pass to Joe. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Nets lead by 15.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And here's Caruso outside. No good that time. On 50% from the field in the first quarter. Cunningham looking it over. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Watson with it, now guarded by Moody. And the basket by Joe.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now here's Cunningham, covered by Joe. And Cunningham throws it down.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Here's Caruso. 7 points in the game. Hartenstein a screen. Johnson passes to Hartenstein. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Pass to Russell. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the 76ers. 17-point game. And stolen by Adebayo. Cunningham against Caruso. And it's Cunningham missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Philadelphia moving it around. Johnson passes to Joe. Now here's Caruso. Clock at 4. Adebayo with a steal. Pass to Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. For Brooklyn. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Alex Caruso is out there with Keon Ellis. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Peyton Watson. And it's Walsh in at the 4-man spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now here's Russell.
Hey, yo, right here. What's the pick?
From 12 feet. And they recover it. Eubanks. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Nets lead by 19. Caruso outside. Pass to Watson. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. Already in the game. Pass to Ellis. Launches a 3. Philadelphia with another miss. Nets leading by 19. Eubanks, the pass to Russell. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Soft touch, Russell from range.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Ellis. Back to Watson. 6 to shoot. Caruso outside. Here's Ellis. The Sixers again can't hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Newell from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Walsh has got 4 rebounds in the game. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
The 3 from Russell. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Three shots.
Switch here. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Picked it!
They've been making plays like this all night. Just sharp defense, not taking any possessions off. He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now here's Garland. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hardenstein passes to Caruso. Ellis on the wing. Outside Watson. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia moving it around. This one for 3. And Hartenstein hits from deep.
In the first half, he's trying to continue that.
There's a screen. Caruso against Cunningham. Outside Garland. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Garland's got 22.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Caruso, the pass to Ellis. Outside Watson. Here's Caruso, guarded by Garland. Back to Caruso. Watson passes to Caruso. Over Garland. Caruso misses.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Out to Garland. Pass to Houston. Back to Garland. Here's Houston. The 3. And it's Cunningham missing. Now here's Watson. Here's Walsh, covered by Smith. Caruso with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Caruso outside. Takes the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Cunningham passes to Garland. They set the screen. From deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Caruso outside. Now here's Hartenstein. Defense is right there. Count it. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And finished off by Adebayo.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Mobley, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Johnson comes in for Walsh. Kennard, he's checked in for Watson. And Derek White subbed in for Caruso. Brooklyn also changing it up. Stewart, he's checked in for Smith. And Moody is subbed in for Houston. '76ers trail by 19. And here's Kennard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Mobley passes to Joe. Kennard outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Stewart. Nets leading by 19. Pass to Garland. Now Adebayo. Now Cunningham. He's guarded by White. Clock at 6. Cunningham drives in. Good work defensively by White. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Sixers. And stolen by Stewart. Moody with it, now guarded by White. Moody passes to Stewart.
Ball coming, ball coming.
And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 21. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Now here's Cunningham. Outside Garland. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Now White. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Joe. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside White. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. White for 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 11 rebounds in the game. Shoots from the right block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Here's Garland from the inbound. Uses the glass to drop it in. 6 points for Garland.
6 buckets.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
White, the pass to Johnson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Isaiah Stewart. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
And then Russell with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Joe. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. That shot, no good.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Yakachonis. Back to Russell. There's a screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while.
This great call there by the official.
And the 76ers shooting just 37% so far in this one. Joe on the wing. Back to White. Inside. Johnson uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Pass to Yakachonis. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Philadelphia shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Shooting one.
Oh, that's a strong play. Russell anticipates the contact and creates the and one opportunity.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Russell. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
Dropping 3 games to this team.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Bam Adebayo.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Now here's Joe. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kennard outside. White for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Now here's Russell. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.